Hi, I'm John Malone. I'm the CEO of Ourly, and we're here to talk about entitlement and self-esteem and our kids today. One of the things that we're talking about is that we've told our kids that they're important, which is great because our kids are super important, otherwise we wouldn't have them, right? They're really important. They give us all this joy in our life and we share that joy with them. But a lot of our kids have started to think that they are the most important thing in our life. And it's really important that we distinguish that if our kid was the most important thing in our life, meaning what's the most important thing to them is the most important thing in our life, life doesn't progress. We can't work that way. Because if I was to listen and say the most important thing to you is to build a kite, and I don't go to work today, there is no kite, and our kids don't understand that. Our kids, we've kind of hoodwinked them. They have all the symbols of self-esteem with trophies and medals and everything like that, but they don't have the achievement of that status. They haven't actually won the league in order to get that. They haven't won the cup to get the trophy, right? So we've taken that away from them, right? The last thing is they really believe that there's this massively unique and special flower that is the most unique thing in the world. And while you're the most unique, important, special thing to me, when you go out in the world, nobody cares. Nobody cares unless you've done something unique and special and appropriate, right? Unique and special and amazing. Like if you've done something, then you can have that, right? And it's really important that we teach them about work. And here's a perfect example why. If my kid is in a school project and I say to my kid, you're smart enough to figure it out and you can go get it, you can figure it out, you're smart enough. If they can't figure it out, they feel that they're not smart and they go, man, I'm not smart enough to do this, and they lose interest. If we say, I believe that you're a hard enough worker and you're a diligent enough kid with enough tenacity to go figure this problem out, they go, I can figure it out. And then when they do figure it out, they feel smart. So that's what we have to do. So we have to stop telling them that they're the most unique, special flower in the universe and having them have what we call selfie-steem, where they have all of this self-esteem without having achieved anything for themselves, because it also minimizes the amazing things these kids do. And I'm going to finish on this really strong point. We couldn't live in the world our kids live in. Our kids are amazing. You couldn't remember your locker combination. You were lost having one locker combination. Our kids have to remember a Google Drive password. They got to have a MobiMax and Alex Math, all of this stuff. It's all online. They have to remember all of these logins. They have to have a system to deal with technology. And they get it. We could not live in our kids' world. And they're really sharp. And we have to work with them and get them to understand doing work while understanding that they get technology and making that work. So it's really important. You're not the most unique, special flower in the world, but you have the potential to work hard enough to achieve something that makes you the most unique, special flower in the world.